Okay, so a little ping pong philosophy. I was just playing table tennis with my brother, and there's my friend running. Nice. We were playing table tennis, and I had the thought, we were at his house, and he got a new smoker, and I had the thought, oh, Bruce, how's your smoker? Do you love it? But I didn't say it, and about 3 seconds later, he said, that meat was really good last night, right? And this was, we'd been playing table tennis for 45 minutes already. And, you know, there are so many of those little, really small, short, there are so many of those really short, small coincidences that happen. And, you know, another example of that is I had a buddy that lived back east, and I remember this was a few months ago. I'd had the thought, oh, I wonder how he's doing, what's going on. We hadn't talked for a few weeks, and he called within like a minute. Okay, so there's those, and it happens all the time, right? So I guess the principle there is we basically assess life based on what constructs we have. We think about space, you know, oh, he's so far away. We think about, you know, there's time as one of them. And so a lot of times what we use and what we understand is communication. We say, in order to communicate, we use words, so not communication, because that's a form of communication. What was happening, we just don't understand it. We don't understand that sixth sense or whatever, that communication that was happening. We just don't get it, so we don't really talk about it. Maybe we just bucket everything we don't understand into a sixth sense. And it makes me wonder how many things in life are there that we just that we take for granted for sure, but that we also just dismiss because we don't have ways to quantify them. And where this applies to business specifically is, you know, since we can quantify communication, people are, hey, you didn't, since we can quantify communication, people are saying, you talked to me like this, or hey, you said this to your coworker, so you're in trouble. You said this in this way, okay, whatever. But we have fewer ways to identify. You were just in a crummy mood, and you are a jerk, you know, or you just bring a bad spirit to the office. You don't bring a spirit of teamwork. We have ways to talk about it, but only when they manifest themselves in actions that we can describe. So what I love about, there are a lot of entrepreneurs that haven't had the education in communication. They haven't had the education in conflict management and all these things, but instead they just go by their gut. And a lot of times, though, I think we weight communication, results, actions, and whatever. We give them a weight of, you know, of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then feeling of 1, where I think feeling and gut should get a weight of like 3 or 4, because gut in the end I think is so much more valuable, because there's so much that we don't understand. So what do I take from that whole thing? We need to approach the world with more a spirit of discovery, because we don't, a lot of times we just don't understand. There are a lot of things that we don't understand, and we need to be open to that and realize that. And from a team management perspective, I like to weight gut more heavily than some of the other things, because there's so much that we don't understand. I think it just goes better that way. So anyways, there's the thought for the morning. Have a good one.